color would be that dehydration. If you notice any one of these things, please make your way to the hospital or make your way to any health facility so that you can get checked. Health is wealth. I cannot overemphasize that. Now, we see Senator Ned Nwoko. He presented a bill for the creation of Anoma State to balance representation in Southeast. Now, the Southeast currently has only 5 states, unlike other zones, leading to unequal legislative representation and resource allocation. Now, the Senator Ned Nwoko, he emphasized the urgent need for the creation of Anoma State to rectify the long-standing imbalance in Nigeria's geopolitical distribution of state. Now, Nwoko's proposal, supported by key stakeholders and cultural organizations like Izu Anioma and Ohaneze Ndibo, aims to ensure fair representation and address historical injustice by establishing Anioma State. What are your thoughts on this? Would love to hear that from you today and right now here on the General Open Banters. Let's move on to other things now. Dangote Refinery has announced that its plan to release the premium motor spirits into the market this month will no longer be possible. I think we talked about that here, that the Dangote Refinery will be releasing premium motor spirits, and we were quite excited about that because it might mean, directly or indirectly affect the price of premium motor spirit. But I mean, it has been put out there, the circular has been put out there again, that the plan to release that into the market this month will no longer be possible. And of course, this will spark reactions from Nigerians. Dangote said that he cited minor challenges as the reason for the delay, and he stated that the product will be available between July 10th and 15th. This is the update as regards premium motor spirit and the release from Dangote. Now, let's get into other stories. I'm trying to get one. Yes, I saw a report by Seyi Makinde, who is the governor of, hold on, let me get that correctly. Yes, he talked about the police need for adequate funding and logistics for responsible and responsive policing. Now, the governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde, he highlighted the need for improved funding, remuneration, and logistic support for the Nigerian police force. And he says these measures are critical to enabling the force to carry out its duties in a responsible and responsive manner. We've talked about this many times, the welfare of police officers as the reason for their how do I put it now that it doesn't sound anyway, but he has cited this as some of the reasons for their underperformance. Now, he disclosed this yesterday during a retreat that was facilitated by the Police Service Commission, and he was supported by the United Nations Development Program, and it was held at an International Institute of Tropical Agriculture in Ibadan. Now, while he was speaking on the theme of the retreat, which is civilian oversight in Nigeria, strengthening police accountability and public trust, he emphasized the need for a comprehensive approach to police reform that addresses the challenges facing the force. Because again, we cannot expect our police officers to perform at their best if they are not properly supported. That's what he said. And now, Makinde stressed that inadequate funding has hampered the force's ability to effectively combat crime and protect the public, and that it is crucial to provide officers with the resources and the support that they need to carry out their duties effectively. I'd love to know what your thoughts are about all of this, and let's keep the conversation going here on the General Open Banters 090-7353-0044 or 09087668888. You can also leave us a message on WhatsApp letting us know what your thoughts are on 090-9705-4450. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Madam Speaker.
Olajide, good morning to you.
Dr. Olajide from Kefi, Nasarawa State.
You're in Kefi today. What's going on there?
You know, the challenge of my PhD now. So today we are going to get. You know, my problem when listen to the radio. Are
you going to watch this doctorate for us? This doctorate degree for us?
It's not what we are doing, because we are trying to enjoy ourselves, to thank God and celebrate what God has made us to achieve. So now we are here today in Kefi.
Congratulations to you again. I mean, I have to update your title, Dr. Olajide. It's good to have you join us here. So let's hear
you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
My joy has no bound, Madam Speaker. You know why?
Tell me.
What I told, what I suffered, what I was bruised for, this is big democracy. I'm part of living witness to see 25 years of interrupted civil rule. And I'm using this opportunity to pray that God Almighty comfort my colleagues, my friends, that the Lord will allow to pay the supreme price during this struggle for democracy. And pray God Almighty will console them. And again, the democracy we are celebrating today is different from any other thing we have to do. What we are celebrating is freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of moving uninterrupted. Because we have suffered seriously in the hand of military men, permitting themselves as a leader. What we are doing today, this radio call we are doing, we do not do it years back. Nobody there tries it. The journalists were put into dungeon, they were blamed, they were brutalized. You cannot write the way journalists are writing today. You cannot call, you cannot express yourself the way we are doing today in those days. Schools were locked, were shut. I lose almost 2 years. But thank God that what we fought for, we are able to enjoy it. And I pray God Almighty, we never allow any military man to hijack power in this country again.
Wow.
Because the world civilian government can never be compared to the best military regime. God bless Nigeria. God bless you, Madam Mata. God bless you, BFF. God bless all listeners. My regards to Mr. Lushola, Gapalati, all the callers.
Thank you so much. All right, thank you so much, Dr. Olajide. It's good to have you join us here. Give us a minute. Let's head out on a very short break, and when we get back, we'll keep up this conversation. Please do not go anywhere.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Please listen to this announcement. Farex Borehole. We are competent. We are committed. We simplify borehole for your borehole survey, for your borehole drilling, or any of your borehole challenges. Call us on 080 3596 5170. 080 3596 5170. You can visit our office at Goshen Plaza, opposite Jabi Motor Park, Abuja.
Through our research and policy memos, we have identified the challenges facing youth civic participation now.
Long weekend.
Spend this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins.
Who's ready for winter? Woo! Nobody? Me either.
102.3.
Through our research and policy memos, we have identified the challenges facing youth civic participation. Now, it's time to equip you with the tools you need to engage with government agencies and elected leaders effectively. Are you tired of feeling sidelined in the governance process? Do you want to make a difference in your community? Don't let your voice go unheard. Tune into Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja, every Tuesday at 11 a.m. on the Civic Marches. And
From Milky Way to Earth, everywhere there's internet, you can connect with Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Log on to our website www.eaglesfm.com. Follow and engage with us now on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok at Eagles FM Abuja, Instagram at Eagles FM 1023. Download our apps on your Android and iOS stores. Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, your radio experience you can count on.
Playing the best music from yesterday, today, and tomorrow. This is
102.3 Long weekend.
Spend this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins.
Who's ready for winter? Woo! Nobody? Me either.
102.3.
Through our research and policy memos, we have identified the challenges facing youth civic participation. Now, it's time to equip you with the tools you need to engage with government agencies and elected leaders effectively. Are you tired of feeling sidelined in the governance process? Do you want to make a difference in your community? Don't let your voice go unheard. Tune into Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja, every Tuesday at 11 a.m. on the Civic Marches. And
From Milky Way to Earth, everywhere there's internet, you can connect with Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Log on to our website www.eaglesfm.com. Follow and engage with us now on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok at Eagles FM Abuja, Instagram at Eagles FM 1023. Download our apps on your Android and iOS stores. Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, your radio experience you can count on.
Playing the best music from yesterday, today, and tomorrow. This is
102.3
Long weekend.
At last. Spend this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins.
Who's ready for winter?
Democracy. You know, some people think because of the hardship suffering, the economy, to say naira back is that is not a democracy. For some of us who have been there when the military were in power, we know what it is to promote democracy. For those who are below age and who are not yet born or below the age of 15, from 1985 to 1999, who are celebrating. Let them go ask for daily viewer. Let them go ask for this tell or something journalists in Kaduna were killed. Many journalists were know their goal. They don't even know where they are to be. If we do them, the people are talking to people would have been by now. Because of the we are celebrating the freedom, the human right that we have to express ourselves. To go on social media and say what they want to say, nobody is wanting you, nobody is gunning you down, nobody is your family is speaking for you. That was a mistake. You want to tell you, at least on the Guardian newspaper founder, we know what to suffer for it for democracy. And the organization, they don't have democracy. So, what are the democracy today? It is very hard. That we want to do economically. But that freedom that we have, that human right to take ourselves, that's what we are celebrating.
All right.
And then I was surprised some one time ago, those who are staying already today, they are the one begging the military to take over last year because they can't get the long win election. Because they don't know what it means to have military. And I'm still saying it, I like to say, the word democracy is better than the military. For Gangote, the PIA and that the economy of the dancing, anybody can establish his own refinery. If you did not go to Gabriel, establish your own start home. I think we can go to because Nigeria has 20%. This state. So how about this there? So I want to celebrate him. They are waiting for the petrol to come. He has done this. They are exporting get oil now and this now. The time we start to produce the petrol, we will be exporting and the price is cheaper for us. Some will say that why is it that you not get at the time? You cannot produce everything at the same time. If they are producing this, you produce this. But they are producing that energy, you produce it. So that the time if they are producing, you can have petrol, this and petrol. You can't have petrol at the same time. They go through different processes. So you have to stop one and add the other. That's where the fire work because they don't work at the same temperature and the same process. Thank you very much.
All right.
Waiting for them to come in, other people to come up for us to celebrate. Thank you. Celebrate the democracy. I think the every Nigeria.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, GB. Thank you for that well put together thought. Hello, good morning to you.
Princess, God bless your heart.
Obasanjo. Yes, Obasanjo. It's good to have you join us.
Obasanjo from Amali, Niger State. I will not celebrate the Democracy Day. Why? Because I have my reasons not to celebrate the democracy. What is that real democracy? The word democracy is for what? It's for the people. Some people have been talking the worst democracy is better than military regime. Panically will just slap a journalist. Is it in democracy? Some of our calls here, we do when we call, when we say something, they will ban us. Is that democracy that you are talking about? During the regime of military, is that not the journalists fight for that? Are they fighting out of this country? They were in this country fighting to look for that democracy. What are we saying? What are we talking? Democracy. What is the word democracy? That your people become bandits, your people become informants, your people become Yahoo boys, your people become criminal bats. Your people are looking for you. They are begging. People that you are served. A leader needs to be called a servant. A servant, how much does you pay? How much do you give a servant? A leader is a servant to his people. Not in Nigeria. We are celebrating the pains. We are not celebrating happiness in our country. I am telling you from the back of my heart. I am telling you, princess, Nigerians are in pain. We cannot celebrate the Democracy Day. On what ground? That killing every day. In 1 year, how many people are dying in this country? In 1 year, how many people are in the IDP? In 1 year, how many people have been hospitalized? They don't have an hospital to go. They don't have electricity. They cannot go to farm. They cannot do this. The education has become what has become. We are celebrating a democracy. During Babangida, everybody has it. From Lagos to Maiduguri, Babangida created the road.
All right,
from Lagos to Maiduguri, from Port Harcourt to Sokoto. Is that a worst military regime? During from Judge Yakubu Gawan, what do we see? I didn't know that the story. We have been there with that story. We have been reading that story. We're in pain in democracy. We're in pain in democracy. I cannot celebrate pain in my country. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Obasanjo, for that contribution there. We hear you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mata.
Hi, good morning. Good to have you join us.
Thank you. This is Uche.
Uche from account. It's been a minute.
Yeah. I've been trying to call other day, just that your number has been so congested that sometimes I don't have the opportunity to do so.
Oh, we're sorry about that, but it's good that we have you right now. Let's hear you.
Thank you very much. Mata, you see, I want to point out something clear.
Okay.
We should stop deceiving ourselves all in the name of this democracy of a thing. We are only going by the word, but going by its practice, it is different thing. It's like irony. We are not experiencing anything that should be as a result of democracy as a people. And I can even tell you that during the rule of the dictatorship or the military regime are even far better than what we're experiencing today. So what is the democracy and where does it fit into the society? Talk more of celebrating. What are we celebrating? Are we celebrating on a daily basis? Look at the number of people that are being reported, that are being killed under a democratic watch. I mean the ones that are even reported. We are not talking about the unreported ones. Are we running a democratic system of government? Journalists are being arrested, detained for no reason, placed on unnecessary band where they come in during their meetings and all of that. Are we call it a democracy? You call a system whereby few people will just round up in a room, sit in a room and make a law for the entire public, not minding their view, whether they like it or not. You call it a democracy? What are we celebrating? Talking about Dangote refinery, I don't think it will make a difference, because it's like that begin to spark this bit of lie in him, because I don't think he can beat them. He either join them because he cannot beat them. We have this promise today, tomorrow. So let him just continue doing what he's doing. Whenever it works, we'll do it works. I think it is better just for him to stop hiking the attention of the public. Yeah. So let him just relax, take his time, do whatever he's doing. But I don't think it will make any difference. So matter, there is nothing worth celebrating in this country at all.
Even small, Uche. Even small.
But can you mention small what? Small hunger, poverty, starvation, insecurity.
I understand.
No,
you.
Small.
I understand you.
So people are seriously in pain. I'm among them. We just because of because of NBC, we don't want to go more than we please.
Thank you so
much. Let them just allow the sleeping dog to lie. Let them just be aware that Nigerians are not happy, although they knew. You can imagine a country. So the Nigerian went to play match in Rio. They sang both national anthem for them. That's a well-done job.
Thank you so much, Uche. It's good to have you join us here. Hello, good morning to you. Hello, are you there? Oh no. All right, please do call us back. Would love to hear from you, and would love to know what your takes are about all of the things that we've been speaking about all morning. Hello, good morning to you. Hello. Please check your network settings and to ensure that the problem is not coming from you. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Mata.
Yeah, welcome and thanks for joining us on the show.
Yes, my name is Ochola Emmanuel.
Ochola Emmanuel, good to have you join us here.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, my contribution today is the truth is there is nothing to celebrate about democracy. We must be sincere to ourselves as Nigerians. You see, the situation over the years since the coming in of the democratic government has never better. My pointed area of discussion is on insecurity. Hello, are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you very well.
My pointed area of discussion this morning is on matter. Let me use myself as an example.
Okay.
I'm using this. Yes. Now, a graduate who went through the 4 walls of the higher institution, you graduated. Well, you're not looking up to the government to give you a job now.
Mm-hmm.
You want to create another way where you can help yourself. Now, if you go to our farms today, I give you a practical example of what is happening. That you get a place where you can just rent for maybe a period of a year or thereabouts to put in 1 or 2 things. Because the government is not concerned about anybody. You are trying your possible best. These herders are adding more to the frustration. I tell you, on my farm, I rented about 2 hectares. I gave it out, it was worked upon. Do you know, immediately we did the planting, they came in with their cattle and what have you. Went and they were scattering it down. I took pictures of this thing, sent it to their leader. In fact, after selling the whole thing, the thing became the worst. It turned worse. Go to places like Agatu community. See, as I speak to you, my dear sister, my old age mom of about closely 100, they have been taking You have been sleeping in the bush. Where are the representatives of these places? And we are saying we are celebrating democracy. When they are there with their family, with peace of mind, with everything, let us not deceive ourselves. It is high time we wake up and pick out the pain. We are not celebrating any democracy. It is just group of persons who will call themselves into a room, start something and then agree to it, and nobody has a say. Because if you cannot pick them, then you join them. God will see us through in this country. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Emmanuel Ochola, for joining us on the show today. Trust me when I say that I understand our grievances. I understand how we feel. Most of these contributions that we make or the comments that we have put out there today is not utterly or completely out of place. But the thing again is, my responsibility here is not to add to the frustration or the agitation or the anxiety that we already feel. It's just to encourage us that regardless of the situation, we're celebrating 25 today, 25 years practicing democracy today. And if you'd agree with me, it's not how it used to be, but it can be better. It's not how we started off as, but it can be better. And this is why we're talking about all these things. There's so many things that can be done. Democracy is freedom. Democracy means our votes counting. Democracy means accountability. But until we keep seeing these things, until we start to see these things evidently play out in our system, in our democracy as Nigerians, the conversation will never stop. And I trust you guys to always be here to keep on talking about these things and to keep on highlighting the areas that we think needs to be adjusted or to be worked on. Thank you so much again for being on the General Urban Banters. Sadly, we'll not be able to take any more calls. The next hour now, we're talking about agropreneur. Please keep it locked in there with me and, tune into that hour so that we can hear for ourselves what we have been able to practice, if we have adopted any of the things we've been talking about, or if we plan to, what exactly do we plan on doing? Keep it locked in here. I'm leaving you guys with Plantation